football today?
Absolutely massive day. Occasions like this in your own home pitch, winning the first round of the Munster Club Championship is extremely important. It's extremely important to that bunch of lads there, as we saw lads after the game, and it's important to the club.
Conditions difficult for both sides?
Absolutely. Look, it's a quagmire at times out there. Like legs were very heavy, and then look, there's been a big thing made of our panel. We have a panel of players that we can use, and we needed them today. You needed 20 people, like, because we were never going to finish with the starting 15. Like the legs are like exactly heavy as like some of them were walking for the finish. Like,
what do you think got you over the line?
I suppose the lads' belief in themselves. Their work rate and their honesty. It's been nothing but fundamental all year. You know, to the games. Like since Monaghan, we saw it's tight games. Like we know how to win them, and they proved that there today. Like they used their brain when they had the ball. Yeah, we could argue about different fella kicking the ball here and there. Like, but at the same time, they use their heads. Lads, they're footballers. They know what they're doing.
How important was that score at the end from one of your substitutes, Diarmuid Kelly, because scores really became hard to come by in the last 10 or 15 minutes?
They did, and look, when that score came, we made decisions in on the line as well, because once we got 2 ahead, we were always going to make them decisions. Like it was that tight. Like, you're right, the scores were extremely hard to come by. Like, they're 2 solid defences, and we've defended well all year. That's one serious unit of defenders we have, like, and that comes from the full forward line back. Like, I mean, the work rate is absolutely phenomenal.
You went 2 points up, Jimmy, and still needed Andrew Ruddle in the end to pull off a fine save.
Yeah, and every man does his job, as they say, and Andrew does it finely. Like, we're blessed with talent, lads. Look, like Quicks is on the line, Michael Quilligan. Like, you could put him in there, he'd do the exact same job for you. I mean, there's sometimes tough calls, like, and Quicks was injured for the county final, like, and Andrew just held his place for this game. Like, I mean, that's the kind of calls you had. But like, we have a serious amount of talent, and in fairness to them, they're pushing each other to get the best out of each other.
Next up now, Kerry opposition. Will you be keeping a keen eye tomorrow?
Yeah, I should look. I mean, we're going to have to keep a keen eye at this stage. You know, so look, hey, it's we'll go back to the drawing board tonight. We'll work out a plan for training and stuff, and then we'll have a look and see what we're going to do. We're not going to fear anyone, lads, at this stage, and I don't care if we're going back to their back garden. We're going to go there with a plan, and we're going to go there believing in ourselves that we can win this.
And Seamus Hurley?
Seamus got seriously injured. He's in a serious elbow injury. I don't know at this stage. I think it's dislocated. He was in serious pain out there. But look, I mean, when he came off, Stephen Brosnan went in and did the exact same job. You know, so I mean, we have that talent in depth. But at the same time, we don't like to see men going down either with them kind of injuries.
Another one, Keane Sheehan. How close was he to playing?
Keane we could have used at some stage, but I'm never going to make calls like that, Jack, because in fairness to them, he's carrying a bit of an injury that could have gotten worse if we had tried him. The physio has worked with him. They give us the advice. I'll always listen to the medical advice. I have all year. I did the same at the start of the year against Galway. I took 2 lads out that were in danger of pulling hamstrings, and I don't believe in like, you take a gamble, right, and people say it's a gamble, we should use Keane and maybe get over today. But look, Keane will be ready for the next day, and that's we're there, and now we can use him. So look, it's grand in hindsight. You'll say that was the right call, but it has to be about the player. Like, we have to protect them and we have to mind them.
Jimmy, after the close encounters with Clonmel and Nemo in recent years, and the way this competition has been for Limerick, it's a little bit of a monkey off the back as well to get a county champion getting a win in Munster.
Yeah, absolutely, Jerome. Look, the lads know what it's like to lose at the first round, and they've always lost the winners actually of the competition as it stood. You know, so I mean, they know what it's like inside, but you're right. Like, I mean, it's good for Limerick football, you know, and it's as good for the club championship in Limerick. Like, they're serious footballers and they're serious clubs in Limerick, and it's about, you know, I suppose stepping it up all the time. You know, that if we're stepping up, Monaghan is stepping up, Adair is stepping up, Clahon is stepping up. You know what I mean? And all the group stages like Galtee Gales, like they they came on leaps and bounds this year, like, I mean, to reach a semi-final. Like, so, I mean, look, that's all positive. You know what I mean? You can only beat whatever's in front of you, like, and if you have good teams out there, it raises